Alright, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Ka'alam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders of Grand Millstone, and Shalom to Yakim Adiyah pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Okay, so I'm back here again. Okay, with a quick lesson, and this lesson right here is going into this weather that will be facing over in Queensland, and this is some weird. Like when I say weird, this word is weird, man. You know, it's been raining for the last 2 weeks, I believe. You know where I am right now, and the way this weather is like I don't think it's a natural weather, man. I believe this is a man-made weather. Okay, being real with you. Okay, the flies, you see happening in this video. I haven't played it yet, but this rain is like the way it's falling down. It's like it's not normal, man. Because usually like when you get a proper rain to fall, you see like lightning and thunder, then it will fall heavy. After you seen the thunder making noise and all that, then okay, you like, okay, that's natural. But well, this rain over here, it's like falling hard for good, like I'm gonna say about 20 seconds, and it will stop, and there's no lightning, there's nothing, and that's what brings like that type of rain, from my understanding. Well, this here, man, it's weird, man. I'm telling you, it's fucking weird. It's in at the ocean. It's windy. It's just like it's a man-made, man. Being real with you, brothers out there, this is a fucking weird weather. All right, okay. And then to mention this, there's a video I did. You brothers can trace that video on my page. You're gonna see it. It was made by some lady YouTube, Tilly Cot, something like that. Something like that. She's from here, Australia, and she mentioned about how like all these weather. This is to go with the climate change. The causing this on purpose just to cause a few issues. Whatever they're up to. And that's why we're seeing this type of rain happening. Okay, because for us to get this type of rain going, it has to be in the summertime, where summer is over. We in May, and winter is the next month, I believe, man. We're supposed to be kind of in the winter right now. We in May right now. It ain't fucking cold. It's humidity, rainy, windy, but it ain't cold outside, man. So Esau is doing something weird, you know, and I believe it's a man made, you know. Because I'm out this area that just got hit by floods real quick. This is like one of those what do you call those areas, man? A rural area. It's a little town rural area, man. And the damage in them. But let's read what this here says real quick, yeah. Okay, let's see here. So it says there's a nervous 24 to 30 hours ahead of residents in Lockyer Valley. Council says between 140 milliliter I don't know in a mil, I forget what that stands for. I forget what it means. Millimeter, no, I don't know if millimeter, could be wrong. And 160 millimeter of rain could fall in parts of the region of the next day and a half. Heavy rain has already seen communities cut off, with residents who are still able to travel urged to stock up on supplies, man. You see? To me that it sounds like a food control that is seeking, man. Okay? To me that's what it seems like. And when I seen this video, I was like, yo, this is interesting because it can't make sense on what that lady was talking about, man. This weather control, these things they got, I forget the name of the equipment they have where they can cause such thing as this and to cut off, communities okay, and cut off their short supplies, and make and starve them out, okay. Because I believe, man, Esau's gonna start with the rural areas, because rural areas, they know how to survive, okay. They're gonna squeeze their ass first, then eventually the squeeze gonna hit the cities, people that live in cities. But once the rural areas heat, then people in the cities, you're gonna be like, oh, they already hit this area. These areas you can't even go over there. You know what I'm saying? Cause Issa ain't no dummy, man. Okay, he ain't gonna give you no fucking freedom to just run around and and into those areas. You're gonna run to those areas eventually, but ain't she gonna be there? Cause Issa is already gonna heat those areas, man. Them doom purpose are gonna be in mountains, and most of them doom purpose they live in rural areas. They're gonna get heat first. You see, it's the way I see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this clip real quick.
Says that around 140 millimeters up to 100. The range just picked up here again.
So it was millimeters. Okay, so I got it. Okay, cool.
Picked up here again, and council says that around 140 millimetres up to 160 millimetres of rain could fall on some parts of the region over the next day and a half. Now, dozens of communities have already been cut off after heavy rainfall, but those who can still travel are being urged to stock up on supplies while they can. Groundhog Day in Grantham after another stressful night.
We've only got the very minimal since the floods anyway, so we've moved that stuff, what we could, already up as high as tying things to rafters, and even the washing machine's up really high.
Some residents evacuated in the dark. Linda Godley and her husband are staying put, hopeful their home won't be inundated this time. February's disaster still fresh in their minds.
The daughter had already, she moved out on the weekend with her horses and a dog because she just didn't want to be here when it started to rain because it's just been too much for her.
Some parts of the Lockyer Valley recorded up to 160 millimetres of rain in the past 24 hours. Rivers, creeks rising again, already cutting off some communities.
It's pretty stressful because Lately literally goes under like a metre.
The real concern will be any storm cells that just do a real dirty dump in particular areas all at once, because the water just cannot get away quickly.
Further west at Dirranbandi, students ditched the classroom.
Great community spirit.
To help clean out the soggy local shop. At Tambo in the state's outback, the water is welcome. Residents of the drought-declared town still desperate for rain, unlike many others now desperate for it to stop. In Grantham, Anna McGraw, 7 News.
Damn, you see that? I mean, you brush your head up, man. So this is controlled, man. This is Issa doing this. Right, 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, so this is a plan he got going. Okay, and this plan is doing good, man. Because these people are getting hit every, couple months with these heavy rains and floods. So that we had a big time flood that hit us in February, where now these people are getting hit with another one. So they haven't even had a break of that yet, But that's easy for you, man. This is a pre-plan. Okay, flood. All right. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. Okay, so we can't be ignorant of what this man is doing. This is no, nature just rising up. It could be. At the same time, it could be nature rising up, but the way it is right now, it's man-made, man. It's man-made, and you can tell they're steady targeting these areas, man. These certain areas that they're targeting, okay? So Isaiah 10 and 1, woe unto them that decree unrighteousness decrees, that wrought grievances which they have prescribed. So, and that's what Issa's doing. That they go ahead and plan these things, and then they go and let their plans be made known to people, but these people don't know what the fuck is going on. They think it's nature, attacking them by literally is a man controlling this weather, man. Now if it's in nature, guess what? You still fall under that category. Most guys is pissed off. Most guys not happy with the wicked, also we living in the last days, such things gonna be happening, man. All right. But hey, like I said, speaking of the man, this is I believe this is Esau who's causing this crazy weathers to be acting up like this. Okay, because they got power to do this, man. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is because it is in the power of their hands. You see? And that's what Esau's doing right now. And you read verse 2, it says, they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Well, can Esau do that by using his weapon, the science? Yes, he can. Because guess what? These people, they're going to be forced away. They're going to be forced to move out of their fucking houses and move to different areas, move to emergency area or evacuation area, and from there, Esau could come and do some crazy shit in that area, and that's their shit gone, because they got power to do that, man. Even though this scripture is mainly focused on our people, how and also other lands that Esau went and took those lands by violence, where Esau could take away this area by that is owned by his own kinds, just by using his cunning, using his weapon. Okay, that's what I was given unto him, man. All right, that's the way I see it, man. This man, he's coming down with a great wrath, and the way he's doing it is on a higher level. He's intelligent with it, man. Okay, if you don't got the eyes to see, you're not gonna be able to see it, man. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The word languisheth and fadeth away. The holy people of the earth do languish. You fucking proud people, man, out there. Most High's gonna take you out as well. All right. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, Esau, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. Okay, and that's what Esau has. It's like that's what Esau has done. He has destroyed the earth. By him trying to create his own, weather weapons, changing things out of season, this and that. Well, that's why you see the earth is reacting the way it is, by him controlling it. Doing it the proper way, man. Because if Jake had this type of power, Jake will probably will make sure he's following the season. All right, but Esau, he's doing certain things out of it, man. Out of season. This man is a devil, man. Hey, we say it all the time that this man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, but a lot of you don't believe it until you see it in a hard way, man. Well, the Most High is gonna show you in a hard way, man. When you're not fucking ready. Most High is gonna, like the scripture says, everything is gonna be brought to light, and when you people fucking see it, it's gonna be what? Too late, man. It's gonna be too late. But this is what Esau is doing. He's controlling the weather right now. Guess what? In the middle of me doing this lesson, guess what? It just started raining again. It's raining again. Out of nowhere. It was showering before, rained hard, it stopped, and now it's raining hard. Like, listen to it, man. I'm in the car right now, and you can hear the whole rain falling down, man. This is not normal. Okay, whatever Esau's doing, what they're trying to do, is gonna get somewhere, man. Esau's gonna make sure he gets where he wants to get. All right, he's gonna make sure whatever his goal is fulfilled, man. And the Most High is with him. All right. This is the book of Isaiah 32:7. I'm gonna start from verse Okay, let me start from verse 5. The vile person should be no more called liberal, no the church said to be bountiful. That's the vile person is Esau, man. The vile person will work villainy, and is how will work iniquity to practice hypocrites, to utter error against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that's what the fuck Esau is doing right now, man. Putting himself in a position where he think is the Most High. No, you ain't, man. This man predicting the weather is gonna be like, man, come on, man. Next week gonna be Following week is gonna be, the fuck you thinking you are, man? Okay, to make it says to utter arrogance, Yahweh Bashim Yashar, to make empty the soul of the hungry, he will cause the drink of thirst to fail, to do this truth, man, which he has done anyway. But guess what? The ones who are supposed to receive this truth have received it, and the ones who are supposed to get it, they're gonna receive it. All right. The instruments also of the church are evil. Okay, the weapons of the church, the evil person, cruel person are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy. It's like even when the needy speaketh right, man. All right, and Issa do that. Okay, it says the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Who's the needy? The man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But the rebirth devices the rebirth things, and by rebirth things shall he stand. Okay, and that's the us right here, doing this work, man. The truth is gonna stand, man, no matter what. But the world of Esau, it's not gonna stand, man. It ain't gonna stand, all right. Okay, and this man, I'm gonna stop right there, man. But Esau's up to something right now, man. Over here in Australia, especially Queensland. I don't know what's going on with other states, but for sure, we been experiencing some weird weathers, man. All right, as you can hear right now, the rain is gone. But guess what? In a minute, it's gonna start falling hard again, man. You wait for it. It's gonna start falling again. This happens every fucking night, man. The last couple, I say 2 weeks, it's been like this. It will rain, stop, rain hard, stop, then it will rain for like good 5 minutes hard, then it will stop. Then you drive to certain area, it ain't even raining. But it's all good, man. Lord willing, this was edified, man, and also, hey, man, this man is up to something. All right, so shalom.